Hello, I'm Cher Johnston. Welcome to my happy place. I cleaned a little bit and I lost this, and I just found it. I'm so excited. Um, I don't even know if you can see this on camera. I did all this seed stitching, and I washed it. I washed out all the pink from the heat transfer pen pencil. Oh, some of it didn't come out there, but I'm gonna wash it again. But look what happened to these. So I was really glad that I uh, cleaned it, because I love the way, after you wash something, I love the way that the fabric responds, and all the texture that you put in there with the whatchamacallits, with the stitching, just um I don't know, it comes to life. Adds so much texture. Just love it. I I cleaned, and I don't have my tweezers here. I put them away. I'll do that later, I guess. But I'm gonna finish this. Might I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do in this video. I got um. Ooh, we have a little razzle dazzle here. I don't remember if this is razzle or if it's dazzle. One of the two. Let's do some, I did those rosette stitches the other day, and after I did them, I went, oh, I forgot how much I like those. And I can make them large or small or whatever I want to do. So it starts with a twisted chain stitch, then I go down through this leg there, and then it's going to wrap around to do another chain stitch. And this one, there's a knot back there that I'm trying to avoid. This one I'm going to come up, and I want to catch that other stitch too. So there it is. It's a little twisted little mess. I kind of like it. All right, let's do another one here, right beside it. And this, let's move the elbow. All right. Twisted chain stitch. Whoops, goes this way. And then in here, not even sure if I'm doing this right, but it doesn't matter. It still looks pretty. It's this thread. Love this thread. By the way, you get razzle and dazzle from SueSpargo.com. Oh, I'm going to try the next one to make the next one smaller. No, it doesn't matter. But there has to be 3, that's for sure. So this is the, what does it say? This is the Razzle, the green that I have. She has all different colors. And then this is the Dazzle. So I saw them, I don't remember if I saw them watching Jennifer or somebody else. It doesn't matter. But Sue Spargo does not have a YouTube channel. Actually, she does. It's just not, doesn't post a lot. She does have an Instagram page, and she does, I think she does a lot of in-person classes. And I also recently did an online class where she did some, she taught a class there. So I was watching a YouTuber. I found a new YouTuber that I really liked, and she mentioned something about editing videos, and I realized as she was talking, she talked for an hour and recorded for an hour, and I realized that she probably doesn't really edit much, right? And I realized that I sort of like it when people just go on camera and they, whoops, need to have a heavier knot. People go on camera and they just talk. And, you know, you just jibber jabber and craft on camera. I like that because I craft along. I look up every now and then. I remember watching Catherine, I can't remember her last name, K3N Cloth Tales. I remember watching her, and one day she said, look up, like when there was something important. So these little calyxes are not, they're a little bit thin. Huh. This is a fly stitch. This one's going to start over here. I did a Roxy's Journal of Stitchery video yesterday, I think. And couldn't find this. And I'm not sure. I don't know right now if I want this to go on there. Because it's kind of kind of cool to like have it and hold it. I like the feel of it, you know. And if I put it on a blanket, you can only feel one side of it. I don't know. But you know what? I don't know what else I would do with it. Okay. This has... I know what I wanted to do. This is silk ribbon. It's very cheap silk ribbon. But we're going to use it. And I put away all my needles. So I'm going to get I cleaned. I'm going to try a number 22. The black ones are 22. I cleaned a lot and I lost stuff. You ever do that? You clean and then you put something away and then you can't find it. I lost this little piece. I also took all of my die cuts and I put them, they were just sitting on a shelf. I took them off the shelf, put them in something. I can picture myself stacking them in like a box or something. I don't know. No, I can't find them. Oh well. All right. I want to do. I'm obsessed with these roses right now. Starts with a colonial knot. I'm going to pull it out about. I'm going to measure it again because I think it's kind of key. It's 2 inches. That's good. I was doing these before and pulling it out too far. So then I'm going to go back and forth like a running stitch. And I have a twist in the ribbon, but I don't care, and I'll just leave it. And I'm going to go back in, being careful in the back to not go through the knot. I'm going to hold the needle and tighten that colonial knot, and then pull through. And of course, I put away my little plastic thing. This is just a piece of a rubber glove that I cut apart. I was cleaning in my kitchen and I found that I still have part of it in a kitchen drawer. And I thought, well, that's silly. But I don't want to move it because what if I move it and then I can't find it? That would be really silly. All right, now I'm going to do a smaller one. So I'm just going to do a colonial knot. Hey, let's try this. There's about an inch there, right? Wait, let me measure it. This is something else I found. That's about an inch. Let's try it with an inch. I have to keep track of the time because I have a doctor's appointment. One thing that happened One thing that happened in 2020 is that now we don't have to go to the doctor. We can do virtual doctor's appointments, which I really like. I've been having trouble for several months, and I realized when I was asking their questions today, it's been over 3 months. I've been having this trouble with, see that I don't like that. See, I've been having trouble with dizziness, lightheadedness. And I talked to him about it once, and he told me to take allergy medication. I did, and it helped some, but I fell off my porch. And I think I may have passed out. I don't know for sure, but I think I fell because I got dizzy. So I went to see him about a week later. I actually went into the office, and I was talking to him about my blood pressure medication, sort of as an aside. And he said, well, that might make you lightheaded. And I thought he meant if your blood pressure's too low, right? But he gave me different medication, and see, I'm gonna have to sew those down. That'll be fine. He gave me different medication. I mean, he lowered the dose, and I didn't get it right away. I didn't get it that day, but I quit taking the medication. And I took my blood pressure a couple times after that. It seemed to be sort of in range. Didn't seem to be too bad. So I just quit taking it. Then I guess I didn't take it for probably 2 or 3 months. And then I took my blood pressure about a week ago. Took my blood pressure because I thought, wonder where, is it in range? Is it too high? Is it, where I haven't taken my blood pressure for a while. So I took my blood pressure, and it was a little bit high. Started taking medication again, and now noticing that I'm getting dizzy again. And it's kind of making me angry just a little bit. So yeah, I thought I would, because I talked to Nora, I talked to Chat GPT and say, hey, could this be a medication? I talked to Nora about it a while ago and decided that it could be that I need more water. So I started drinking more water. See, so I started drinking more water, and I was doing a lot better. But now, anyways, I don't know why I got into that rant. Oh, because I'm expecting a call from him. Okay, just talk about anything, okay? But I'll be fine. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Look what I did. I'm eating better. I'm exercising more. I don't know how much of what I'm experiencing is just age. You get older, and I guess I'm not that old, but yeah. This is a piece of silk ribbon that I dyed it with that, and I used that fabric medium, made it a little stiff. Okay, I'll put one more right here, just because I wanna. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And now I want, no, let's not do that. I'm just going to put this back here, and I will tack these down later. And now, oh, I want some different, I don't know what I want. Let's do this. I already have some of this on there, but hey, let's just add some more. And I think I'm not going to try to make a flower. I think I'm just going to do some straight stitches. Oh, you know what I was going to do with those? I was going to do some, I was going to color them a little bit with some Inktense pencils. I don't have to do that on camera though. I can do that later. I think when I did one of these before, I didn't do all flowers and hearts and stuff. I did. Oh, you know what else I did? I did some leaves. I like that. And I'm just going to work this over here. I used to have needles threaded with stuff I just kept, and I cleaned all that stuff up. So I have to get, oh, that's not very long. What's this one? Well, that's not very long either. Well, heck. All right, let's do, um, let's do this. Maybe this. This one is eucalypt. I haven't used this one a lot. I keep thinking one of these days I'm going to do a video of my, whoops, what in the heck? Oh, it's not all coming out. A video of my craft space, but I don't really have a craft space. It's my entire living room, my entire house, actually. Um, I have behind me, I have one of those spool, what do you call it? The, those things that you put spools of thread on, hangs on the wall with all the, and all the things, all the pegs. So I have that behind me, and I hung some of my those cards with the, oh crap, the cards with the threads on them. You're supposed to do this one by one, and I often try to just pull them apart, and sometimes it doesn't really work very well. Okay, so now I have 3 strands. I'm going to do some leaves, and I think I'm going to do the fishbone leaves. And I have to draw them out. Oh, I draw diamonds to represent leaves and start at the bottom and go. I forgot to draw it down the center. I don't always do this when I'm not on camera, but when I'm on camera, it makes it easier. So I'm going to start at the bottom and just go up, go right up the center. And then go down here and come up to the left and above it. Then I'm going to go over to the right and back down on the right across from where I just came up. I should use a smaller needle. This one's easier to thread. All right, then I'm going to go across again and back up on the left-hand side. And see it crosses over there. Now I'm going to go down. I'm going to go up a little bit further. And I'm going to come up. Right at the edge of that diamond. Go over to the left-hand side. And go down. I'm going to come up at the edge of the diamond. See how it crosses over? Then, again, up here and down the bottom. Don't want to make a loop with my thread. Down here and up there. Down here and up there. And down here, up there. And then I think that's the end of it. I go down there. And I think I'm going to do just a little stem. I should do some Christmas thing because I keep thinking Christmas. But I also have other ideas for things in my head. So I have lots of ideas in my head. Some days I have lots and lots of ideas, and some days can't think of anything. And that is why I sometimes don't post any videos. Because if I can't think of anything that I want to do, and I'm not in a good mood anyway, I just don't post anything. I think this one I'm going to do a blah 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 blah. that kind. Twisted chain stitch. That's what that's called. Let's do another one of those. I was looking on Pinterest. Sometimes I go on Pinterest and I see all the same stuff. And I don't know, do I have to search for something else? Like I see all this, the exact same pins that I've already seen. And oh, so many ads. When did there get to be so many ads on Pinterest? Come on. Anyways, not the point. The point is, I was looking on Pinterest and I saw um, some things that I might like to do. And, you know, I don't. Jessie Chorley has some really cool stuff that I might like to do. But I don't want to pay for somebody else's patterns. I got to thinking I could make my own patterns. So I'm thinking about doing that because I want, like for my Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, I think I want to stitch a little a spool and a sewing machine and stuff like that. Okay. Well, okay. I don't know what to do in the background. Excuse me, in the background of that. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm gonna end this off here. Oh, what happened here? Oh, I have to stitch that down. I will. I'll stitch that down later. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of seed stitching. Start up here. I watched Notting Hill the other day, last night. And you know, when I saw it there, I went, oh, I saw that already. And then I couldn't really remember what happened. Oh, I've seen it before. This is one of the nice things about getting old and your memory kind of goes a little bit. When did that movie come out? 2015, 2016? It's been 10 years. So yeah, I don't remember the entire plot. So I watched it again. And sometimes, you'd have that feeling, you get that feeling, oh yeah. And then yeah, this is going to happen next. But most of it I didn't remember. And the very end, or in the end, when she says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy and asking him to love me, I just went, oh, that's a very cool line. I didn't remember that. I mean, I've heard the line before. I've heard the line a lot here at other places. I don't know if it came from a different movie, an earlier movie. I don't know. Anyways, it was fun to watch again. And I've been watching movies lately and thinking, I'm always thinking of things that I can watch with my grandkids because, they're 10 and 13 years old. I haven't seen any of these movies we watched. Um, there's some that you just gotta see, like what's the name of that movie? I See Dead People. That one, The Sixth Sense. Because people say that line out of that movie, and you got to see the movie so that they know, what that's. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there are cultural significances to some of the movies that we've watched, and sometimes sometimes you need to see them. And besides, that was a really cool movie. So we watched The Sixth Sense, and they liked it. They like scary movies. I don't often watch scary movies with them because I don't really like them. I mean, I like The Sixth Sense. It's a different kind of, wasn't really gory, scary, or I don't know, whatever. We watched The Notebook because, oh my gosh, that one is one that, cultural significance. People talk about it a lot. And then the other one that I want to have them watch with me, Christmas time, I think they may have seen it though, is Love Actually. I love that movie. And I watch it every Christmas. And I think also they should watch um, Pride and Prejudice. I think that Ariana might like that one. I don't think Angel will. But it's okay. He can just go in my room, and he goes in my room and hangs out in my bed when we watch movies he doesn't want to see. Because Grandma's bed is amazing. Grandma's bed is amazingly soft. One of those air mattresses. Okay. So we've been here for 45 minutes. I think that's enough. I think what I'm going to do next on this is I'm going to finish this, all the seed stitching there. I need to tear this out. I'll finish that seed stitching and wash it again. I love the way it looks after it's been washed. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the seed stitching here and over here, because it gets, I don't know, very textured. I didn't iron it also after I washed it. So that's all for today. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Oh my gosh. Also, here's the pattern. I will leave a link to my Ko-fi page. With this one, I used a heat transfer pen. You don't have to do that. You can color this all in, and then when you put your fabric over top of it, you can see it really easily. Yeah. There's also this one, which is just a grid of hexagons. Haven't talked about it much. Then there's this one, which this is a dot grid. And I kind of did, you can't really see it very well here. I did, this is the herringbone stitch. See? And then the heart stitch goes here. But it has the dots in it. And there's a cretin stitch, another herringbone, and another cretin stitch. And these are all on my Ko-fi page. I'll leave a link in the description. You can get them for free if you like, or buy me a coffee if you want. So thanks for watching.